Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. I am with Cody, who's on the right, and Tara, who's on the left. And they have a YouTube channel. Actually, Tara has a YouTube channel too. And the links will be in the pinned comment below. And it's Brockway's Vinyl Bytes. And so, first of all, welcome.
Thank you.
And now you give me some compliments. This is how it goes, right? I've watched your channel for years.
Well, we have both watched your channel for a while. Yeah.
You're very funny. I get a great laugh out of you. I love your sense of humor, and you're very interesting.
One of my favorite things was the review of the new Taylor Swift album.
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
Yeah, no, mine was the Brokeback Mountain fiasco. That was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. We're just going to talk about my channel. But yeah, on my channel, like comedy, when I started 19 years ago, it was mainly just stupid comedy videos, right? And then through the years, I kind of just focused more on music. So now when I do a comedy video, it's like some people are like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Well, you have a way of mixing the two things.
Yeah.
I mean, there was even the one video you did where you were sitting out in the car. You'd just come back from like a Metro grocery store, and you were like, I was getting attacked. I got attacked. It was a bee.
Yeah, that was scary. Yeah.
That was awesome.
So anyway, tell us first. Well, I don't know the story of how you two met. You proposed to her, right? So let's hear that story first.
Go ahead.
Well, I started a YouTube channel with my dad, and it was because we were watching stuff like The Prog Corner and Sea of Tranquility and stuff. And Scott Lade actually encouraged me to start up a channel, so we did. And he was very supportive of it. So he started having me on his Sunday live streams. And of course, Cody was a regular on those live streams. And
then Cody sees you and goes, hello.
Well, I didn't realize that we were the same age, because Cody looks a bit older than he is. And I was like, oh, okay. I got on with him great. We were talking about Van der Graaf Generator, one of my favorite bands. And it turns out we were talking after the stream in the lobby, and it turns out he's only a year older than me, and that kind of piqued my interest. But I was like, he's definitely taken, someone's definitely snapped this guy up. Being a delusional prog fan, thinking that someone would have snapped up this guy.
Yeah.
In reality, everyone was probably running the other way.
Oh no. Well, I guess.
But that's how we first met. And then there was a bit of kind of awkwardness, wasn't there? Because we knew we wanted to talk.
Not for Cody.
Yeah, for me there was. I knew we wanted to talk to each other, but it was like we're on opposite sides of the world. Like he's in Canada, I'm in Ireland. How is that gonna work?
Wow.
Yeah. But then Scott Lade did a live stream ranking every Yes song ever, and we were in the chat kind of flirting with each other, and we were like, oh, do you want to add me on Facebook and we can talk to each other? And so we did, and it just started to become like a daily occurrence, and getting excited to have a message from him when I'd wake up, because the time zone difference is Ireland is 5 hours ahead of Canada.
Yeah.
So I'd go to work that morning and then be real excited to have a message from him when I'd finish, because he'd just wake up. And he said to me, I'd love to have you come and visit. And Larry, when a fella says to you, do you want to come and visit me on the other side of the world, it's a bit scary.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know, maybe. And as I got to know him more, I realized he wasn't a creep.
Yeah.
But,
that's important.
Sorry to interrupt, but that happened with Molly, right? She lives a few hours away from me, and she came by train the first time to meet me.
Yeah.
And obviously, anyone is taking a chance. But the thing is, it doesn't matter really so much about the distance. It's even if they live in the same city and you meet the person for the first time, you're taking a chance, right?
Absolutely, yeah, 100%. So yeah, he bought me a plane ticket to come out and see him in Canada, and I was like, oh my god, like I can't back out of this now.
Yeah.
So I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified because
Right.
that is very frightening. Like I'd never flown further than Spain, like which is very close to Ireland.
Yeah.
So it was my first time on a international flight that long.
Yeah.
And I'm going to meet this guy I've never met before, met him on the internet, like every murder story you've ever heard. And I get off the plane in Toronto and I see the Rush logo in lights, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll like it here. And the second I met him, like he was just this big sweetheart. And I felt at ease, like straight away.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah. And, it was initially meant to be a 3-week visit. The more time I spent with him, the more I started to fall in love with him. And I had never, I'd been in relationships before. The relationship before him actually was an abusive relationship. So I was very wary. Yeah. And I don't know, the connection I had with Cody was just like something I'd never experienced before. And he said to me, he was like, oh, you should stay here. And I mean, I wasn't happy in Ireland anyway. I was living with my dad in this like rundown house that was like full of mold. I was, going to this job I hated. I was trying to get like an artistic cabaret thing off the ground, and it just wasn't going anywhere because, again, Ireland is very backward. And, like the chance to start a completely new life on the other side of the world with who I believe is my soulmate.
Me too.
I was like, yeah, I'm going to take that chance and I'm going to do it.
And then, besides all that, the connection with music, right?
Yes.
Because Cody, there's not, I'm not saying there's not women that, it's just more of a male-dominated for prog rock music, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Even for metal, which I was happy to find out because I'm also a big metal guy as well, and so all of a sudden, I'm messaging her, we're talking about Metallica, we're talking about Pantera, we're talking about Slipknot, we're talking about lots of different metal stuff, and she's like, oh yeah, like that, Kill Switch Engage, like all that, like just goes right down deep into it. So to me, it was just like, wow, we can talk about Peter Hamill and Dimebag Darrell. This is unreal. And she loves Genesis.
Yeah. Is there one band that you like, one of you really, like you don't have in common that you love and maybe she doesn't or whatever?
There's a couple of things.
Yeah. He's a big Taylor Swift fan, and
Cody.
I know. I despise her. I don't like her at all, and I don't like what kind of a human she is, even. And I also have my own guilty pleasures. I like all the old 90s dance music and stuff like that, and he has no interest in it. But my main thing is prog.
Yeah.
And so is his. So
yeah.
Thank God.
I have I don't know if I call anything guilty pleasures, but like I do like Taylor Swift. I do like, sometimes if I'm feeling nostalgic, I'll throw on like 2000s pop just because it kind of reminds me of when I was growing up, right? But my main thing is classic and hard rock, progressive rock, heavy metal. That's my main thing. That's my main gig. I don't really limit myself.
Yeah, I don't believe in guilty pleasures. It's like, why should you feel guilty for whatever you like, right?
Yeah, and Frank Zappa is one of my favorite musicians ever in the history of the planet. So, and I'm a drummer.
yeah, that's the other thing I was going to mention. I've seen some of your drumming videos, and then also talk about your record store for a minute.
Yeah, so I opened that store when I was 17. 9 years ago now. And 2016, I was 17. And we've just grown in the last 9 years. We're called Second Chance Records, and we're located at 20 Argyle Street North, Caledonia, Ontario, Canada, because we're the Canadian Studmuffins, right? well, he is. But yeah, we have a website too, www.secondchancerecords.ca, and we ship everywhere in the world for a flat fee of $20. Pretty cool.
Cool. I'll have to drop by sometime.
I know you're 2-3 hours away by car.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, we've had people, most of our clientele, I mean, this is a small town we're in, right? So, people here like Alan Jackson, that sort of thing. We do have that. I'm not begging on people who like country music at all. It just, most of our clientele kind of comes from around the town. So we get people from Hamilton, we get people from Toronto, we get people from Port Dover, Hagersville, Burlington, Brantford, like any of the surrounding areas, but it's mostly, and we've had people come out from Trenton, Ontario as well.
Okay. I'm going to show you some different artists, and just curious if you've heard of, I'm probably sure you've heard of most of these, but what your thoughts are on them. And you don't have to like everything I show. It's okay. First off, King Gizzard.
Oh yeah, I love King Gizzard.
Yeah.
I'm not that familiar, but I like what I know.
Yeah.
Or I know what I like.
I just find it frustrating to get their CDs. I usually they're really expensive. Like when a new CD comes out, it's like I'm not paying $100 for it.
Well, we have a couple of their records in the record store. Actually, it's on vinyl, but we have some of their stuff. So good for you to know.
Now, this is a prog rock band that I feel is very underrated.
Oh yeah,
I
love Nate.
I thought you were going to go all jokester on us and pull out Pink Floyd or something.
No.
That's a great album, that one you're holding. Fantastic.
This is a little bit proggy.
Yeah. Great stuff.
Godzilla.
Just say yes to everything and I'll be happy. Now, I think this is, I'm sure you have it. This is such an amazing live album.
Oh God, yeah. Oh heck yeah.
And look, Cody, look what I got.
Yay!
That might be my favorite Frank album.
Yeah. This was the very first one I ever heard. Like in the 60s, early 70s, I used to see his album covers and I'd be thinking, I think I would like that. And then in 1975, I think I bought this in a cutout bin in 1975, and I became a fan right there and then.
So that's what happened to you.
Yeah. Be nice.
Yeah, I appreciate what it did and how it influenced future projects, but I'm not exactly a fan myself.
Okay.
Well, Ween. Oh, Ocean Man. I only know a couple of their songs.
I can't say I know it.
You ever heard Ocean Man?
Yeah, it was in the SpongeBob movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some of this isn't proggy, but this is an artist, I've always liked, but it's just been in the last year I absolutely love.
Oh yeah. That's a great album.
He lives only down the road from where I'm from in Ireland.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Now, this band isn't, I don't know if you know this band, but just curious what you think of them.
I have a whole Beatles corner dedicated just to the Beatles in this very room.
Yeah.
Legend.
Abbey Road is my favorite. Yeah.
That was so good too, right?
I was so down and disappointed with what was going on with with The Quest and Mirror to the Sky, and then that came out and I was like, this is what I wanted.
Yeah.
I remember in 2023, just a bit before that album came out, but Yes put out Mirror to the Sky, which I won't say too much.
I never even bothered with them.
But
Bad.
at the same time, Trevor Rabin released a solo album, and I listened to that Trevor Rabin album and the Yes album. It's like,
Yeah,
like,
but I mean,
I
like,
could-
you know, it was just so like not Yes. It was boring.
Yeah.
So anything would have been better.
But
It's like Yes Light or something.
Yeah.
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 But the Trevor Rabin album that came out the same year, like within a few weeks time frame, and that John Anderson album is just like, yeah. Actually, so we sort of got together around the time that record came out, and the song "Thank God" is the song that we're going to play at our meeting.
Yeah, that's the next song. Yeah,
That's our song.
Mm-hmm.
this isn't prog.
Oh yeah, I love that album. Absolutely mental.
Here's one. I'm curious if you have heard them. They're pretty well known.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Jesus, Larry, you're pulling out all the good stuff today.
Demo.
Absolutely brilliant.
Some of this is actually scary, right?
I
Like,
know, I love it. You can't beat the Germans for doing scary.
We were watching them play on the Beat Club
yeah.
on YouTube, and just
Demo was off his head in that video. Like the dance he was doing in the corner, pure hippie. Yeah.
There might have been a chemical involved.
Oh,
Maybe.
you know it. Yeah.
Now I know you like, Frank Zappa, so you like some jazz rock. Curious if you've heard of this band.
Oh, Jesus. He just, everything is pulling out. I'm like,
yeah.
Colosseum.
Like
Colosseum and Colosseum 2 are like God status in my mind. I think John Heisman was a genius.
Yeah. I don't know if you like this artist. We'll see.
Lou Reed, I'm kind of here nor there with him.
Yeah, I'm a bit on the fence with him as well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I wasn't going to be her husband, he probably would have been.
Yeah.
Like, she loves him.
Okay.
What else you got?
Wire. I don't
recognize.
You've never heard Wire?
No.
It's like punk. It's like arty punk music. It is just so good. Pink Floyd. Yeah, it's a very well-known, it's a pretty well-known band. Yeah. I would recommend it.
All right.
I'm sure you've heard of this band.
Oh yeah. Yep, in Hell 'Twas an I, brother. Yeah.
Early Uriah Heep was just awesome. Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Those first 5 or 6 albums, unbeatable.
Me and Mick Box have a special connection.
2 more to go.
Sparks.
Okay, you're out of here.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
One more.
Are you glad he didn't hold up that U2 album over there?
Oh, Jesus Christ. He'd have to be ousted.
Of U2? Yeah, I'm not a fan of U2 these days. I do like early U2, but and the final one and the best one.
Have you heard of that?
I have, yeah.
I can't believe you own that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's actually kind of good.
Yeah. Like Frank Zappa would have got behind that.
Yeah. So, what would be some of your all-time favorite albums?
You first.
I'm terrible at this because there's just so many, But
Do you want to take a minute and think about it?
Yeah, you're gonna have to go first because I can't be doing this.
Number 1 is a 2-way tie: the Beatles' White Album and Abbey Road. There's Abbey Road. It has to be there. And then beyond that, I don't know. Genesis, Selling England by the Pound. Dream Theater, Scenes from a Memory. This isn't a ranking. I'm just thinking of stuff that I really, really like. I don't know. Going back to my childhood, Led Zeppelin 2, Led Zeppelin 4, Pink Floyd, The Wall. Who else we got? Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast, Metallica. God, pretty much any of them. for all intents and purposes, we'll do Black Album or Ride the Lightning. Megadeth, Rest in Peace. Rush, again, all of them. Yeah, I'm literally sitting on all of them for Rush. King Crimson, Discipline. Who else? Opeth, Blackwater Park, Porcupine Tree, In Absentia. Like, there's just so many great records. I mean,
You like Tool?
oh, Larry, if we talk about Tool, we're not going to get off this anytime today. I love Tool. I've seen them twice. I met their drummer. I actually met him when he was doing the King Crimson thing last year in Toronto.
Yeah.
They actually changed my life. They're the kind of the ones that kind of paved the way for other bands of that genre to kind of come in and blow my mind. So yeah, Tool are absolutely just, we're not worthy, Wayne's World type of thing, right? Alice Cooper, Welcome to My Nightmare. Grateful Dead, Blues for Allah. I mean, The Who, Who's Next? There's just so many good ones. George Harrison, All Things Must Pass. Paul McCartney, all of them, except for maybe McCartney too. No, that one's all right. But I mean, Band on the Run, Venus and Mars, just amazing. Flaming Pie. A lot of people don't know that one, but that's an amazing album. Transatlantic, Sympty. You ready to go?
I think so. Okay, so I'm going to say Selling England by the Pound by Genesis. Close to the Edge by Yes, of course.
How did I forget that one? Yeah, that one for me too.
Which Pink Floyd album? I'm going to say Dark Side of the Moon. I don't want to be cliche, but it's an absolute work of art.
Yeah.
The Alex Harvey album you pulled out, The Impossible Dream, I have been listening to that since I was a kid. I absolutely adore it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Visions of the Emerald Beyond by the Mahavishnu Orchestra.
Oh, yeah.
Still Life by Van der Graaf Generator. Quadrophenia by The Who. 666 by Aphrodite's Child. What else? What King Crimson album do I choose?
That one.
No, I don't want to be like copying you. I'm gonna say, because I absolutely adore this album, but it's totally underrated, In the Wake of Poseidon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
The Tone by Horselips.
Yeah, that's a good list. I like every one of those albums.
Did you ever hear that I saw King Crimson in 1974 in Toronto?
Oh, did you now? Yeah.
Hey,
Golden Earring opened up for them. So that was my very first concert.
Was that at Massey Hall?
Yeah. And then I saw Genesis on their A Trick of the Tail tour, and it was like the 4th or 5th show with, Phil Collins doing the vocals. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I want to let you know, I don't know if you know this, but King Crimson does the big archive boxes for all of their albums.
Yeah.
I've got the Road to Red, and it actually has that full Massey Hall concert recording in soundboard.
Can you hear me screaming?
Yes, you have a very distinct scream, Larry.
I'd be happy to send
somebody laugh.
I'd be happy to send it to you. I could rip it and send it over to you anytime you just say the word.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, actually, when I did, it was my older brother that was the big King Crimson fan, right? So I think I enjoyed Golden Earring more than King Crimson, but, I didn't really know the music at the time.
Right.
Yeah. But I agree, Discipline is amazing.
Yeah. Adrian Belew, I mean, it just...
Oh, God.
Yeah, he was something else, and he still is. He's still that same character,
Yeah.
Even when you meet him, he's still just like that guy.
Is he kind of hyper, or?
You know what? When I met them, I was so enthralled with talking to Steve Vai and Danny Carey that I didn't get to say too much to Adrian Belew, so he didn't say very much, but he was pleasant.
Yeah, cool.
It was a time thing, and I was just like, Danny, you're the best. I love you so much. And then Tony Levin starts talking to me. It's like,
There's
yeah,
Adrian, like the man behind the album, pretty much with Robert Fripp, and you're just like,
no,
Danny, come here. Yeah.
no. As I walked past Adrian, I was like, man, that Discipline album is absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. And but yeah, that was just really cool getting to meet them, to be honest.
Yeah. I love that. What's that one song where I guess he went for a walk and he was almost attacked, or he was almost attacked, and he came back to the studio and he's telling the story, and it's being recorded, right?
Yeah.
Robert Fripp probably just hit record on a tape recorder somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It's like Iron Maiden have a track called "Message from Harry," and it was the B-side to 2 Minutes to Midnight back in '84. So if you got the 12-inch single, what you got on the second side was, I think there was a song, but then there was also this, and it was Nico McBrain was doing a drum solo, and Steve Harris had to change the battery on his bass. So he told their road manager or whatever to go out and tell Nico to play a bit longer because I've got to fix my guitar. And there was some confusion. Nico got pissed off because he couldn't hear what the guy was trying to tell him. So he was doing a solo and he was like, what the f-? And he freaked out, and he came backstage and he was having an argument with Steve Harris, and Bruce Dickinson was there stirring the pot, and he recorded the whole thing. And so they put it out as a part of their single.
Have you heard that 60s bands, the Trogs, and their argument in the studio?
Yeah. Oh my God, they're hilarious.
Yeah. Back to Yes for a minute. I'm just curious what you think of the later albums like Magnification and Key Studio. I think they're almost as good as the 70s music.
Yeah, I think they were fantastic, actually. I don't understand why people are kind of trying to say that they're not as good as the other stuff, because
well, I can tell you why people haven't listened to them.
Well, yeah, like they must be. That's the only explanation.
People go, "Oh, I stopped listening after Talk."
Yeah,
you know, it's like, and I got off the train after. Well, like, why are you wearing that like it's a badge of honor? You know,
yeah,
it's like, But I'm very familiar with the latter in particular because my dad was a touring musician throughout the 70s and 80s, and he never really played in a lot of prog bands, but he could. He's that good of a bass player.
Because there's no work in that.
There's no work in that. That's right. But Yes is his favorite band. He's seen them 20 times going back to 1972, and and so when I was born, the Ladder was just right around the corner in terms of release. So when the Ladder came out, it was just like he was playing that all the time.
Yeah.
So I have really, really fond memories of that album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I even love Tornado.
Yeah, me too.
I saw them on that tour in Toronto.
Except Circus of Heaven, I can't stand that song.
Yeah. And what are your thoughts on Tales from Topographic Oceans?
I love it. It's absolutely nuts, and you certainly have to be of a certain caliber of a prog appreciator to get it, or to be able to sit down and listen to it and not spiral into an absolute episode. But it's great.
I find it hard to dance to.
Yeah,
really? I don't.
You'd break your ankles for that.
I might resemble someone having a seizure, but I don't.
Saul Dupe, Saul Elias. That's one of my favorite albums ever. I absolutely adore that record. I don't understand the kind of negative connotations that, I mean, maybe I do, but I don't at the same time. I think it's brilliant. All four sides of it just.
So did you like it right away?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I mean, I really got into that. I really got into that when I was older. Like when I was younger, my dad and I, like, he had the 4-disc Atlantic Yes Years box sets. We'd listen to that. We'd listen to 90125 and Close to the Edge. And I kind of knew about Tales from Topographic Oceans, but I properly discovered it in my teen years. And yes, I've loved it. Like, bar none. Yeah, never any problems with it.
I especially love side 4 with, the bass solo from Chris.
Yeah.
And I think the last time I heard it all the way through, I was getting teary-eyed with that, like side 4, just, and then of course John Anderson's vocals, right? Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then that big scary drum solo.
Yeah. So, one kind of final question. What are some of your, like, have you been to a lot of concerts or?
I had been, see, no one comes to Ireland because we only have one proper music venue and it's not that big. So I had been to like a handful of gigs before I came over here. My first ever concert was Yes when I was like 10 years old. And then I was lucky enough to see Rush the one and only time they came to Ireland in their entire career on the Time Machine tour. And
Wow.
those were both incredible concerts. I got to see Uriah Heep.
And met Mick Box.
Well, I see what happened was at the end of the concert, the band were kind of like shaking hands with people. And I just made a beeline for Mick Box. And he held my hands and I went, Mick, I love you so much, you're a legend. And he like kissed my hands and then went back. Do you know the way he's like this wizard? You know, so I was like, I think we just had a moment there. I had been to a few metal concerts and stuff like that, but then when I moved over here, I mean, me and Cody have been to so many concerts together in the last year that it like outnumbers every concert I'd ever seen in my life up until.
Who did we go see?
Who did we go see?
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper was the first. Then we went to see Deep Purple, who were supported by what is now Yes, and let's just see, Deep Purple blew them out of the water. We went to see Slipknot, we went to see Opeth, we went to see Dream Theater and met the band, and I made a show of myself in front of Mike Portnoy. I went up, see, I'd never done one of these meet and greets before, like, you know, far from meet and greets, I was reared. And I just went up, took the picture, and then Cody came up to get a picture with me and the band, and he said hello to them all. And then I turned, Mike Portnoy was like right here, and I turned to him and I went, oh my God, I was so nervous. I didn't even say hello to you because I'm shitting myself.
And he goes, oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike seems like a cool guy. I follow him on Instagram. Yeah.
He just like it just went over his head. God.
He didn't even mind. He
hears stuff like that all the time.
When you've been in on the cover of Modern Drummer magazine 30 times, I don't think most things, you know.
Yeah.
Who else did we go see?
We just went to see Steve Hackett, and we got to meet him as well, and he was the biggest sweetheart ever.
Yeah.
Who else have we gone to see?
We saw Metallica. We saw Devin Townsend. We saw who else? We saw Limp Bizkit. We saw. Don't hold that against us, guys. Who else do we see? We saw Metallica and Deftones, System of a Down.
Oh yeah.
Korn, Gojira. Yeah. We saw a lot of bands.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Train.
And Big Train. Yeah. We went to go see. Do you know Big Train, Larry?
I've heard of them. Yeah.
They're amazing. We actually drove all the way to Ottawa from here, which is about 5 hours. And we drove to see them. They played at Algonquin College out there. And there was no more than 100 people. And it was just a small gig, and they absolutely killed it. They were amazing. I mean, Nick DiVirgilio just being the guy that he is, you know, it was like a Gentle Giant type of situation where everyone in the band plays different instruments, and so they all switch. Like all of a sudden,
you're watching them play, and then next thing you know, they've all switched instruments. And you're like, what just happened there? Like, it was unreal. It was so good.
Yeah, the drummer's out there singing, and the singer's out there drumming.
Yeah.
I think Gregory Spotton. No, he changed to guitar at one point.
Yeah.
You know, so even the bass player is playing acoustic guitar and all this. It's like if Genesis and Gentle Giant had a kid.
Yeah.
You know, and they said like it was so intimate that, you know, in between songs they were talking to us from the stage. And we would respond to them, you know, like just all of us around. Like that's how intimate it was. And they said, okay, well, we're going to come out to the merch stand and meet you guys after the gig. So come out and say hello. It's like, wow.
Crazy.
was unreal.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you saw Yes recently, was Steve Howe still
Oh,
playing
Larry,
well on the guitar, or
absolutely not. And like, you know,
Really?
I understand his age is absolutely going against him, but he's still very much in the mindset of I'm the best. And it was just embarrassing watching him up there because he couldn't play half the songs. The band were struggling to stay in time with him. And you know, Cody's dad was sitting beside me, and he kept turning to me and going, "What are they playing now?" I'm not really catching on, and yeah, it was very
it's
bad.
actually not funny, but
No, and I mean Jeff Downes, he'd just start wandering around the stage like a lost child randomly. You know, he wasn't playing half of his parts, and it was like, "What are you doing, Jeff? What did you drink before you came out here?"
But-
well, this is a depressing way to end the live chat. Thanks a lot, guys.
Well, no, hold on. I'll end it on a nice note. The three young ones, Billy Sherwood, John Davison, and Jay Shallon, they were happening.
Yeah.
They were really good.
I'd say that was a difficult job trying to kind of keep everything together while all of that was going on. So fair play to them.
Yeah. Steve Howe's arthritis, poor guy. You know, I mean, he just.
Yeah.
I'd say because I've seen footage of them around the same time, and he still seems to have good nights. So I'd chalk it up to possibly him having a bad night, but I don't know. Like, I don't know, because he was not great. And I hate to say that because I love Steve Howe, but she's right.
Yeah.
But the other three guys,
Yeah.
So there's a semi-positive note.
Steve Howe is one of my all-time favorite guitarists. Just
Me too.
Yeah. Steve Hackett, of course, too.
Yeah, all the Steves.
Yeah. What would be your maybe top 5 favorite guitarists each?
Well, mine would be Rory Gallagher.
Yeah.
Steve Howe. Steve Rothery.
Yeah.
I can't, like, am I just going to name off all the Steves? Steve Hackett.
Steve's.
Steve Morse.
Gary Moore.
Yeah. Gary Moore, nice. For me, I don't know.
Frank Zappa.
Frank Zappa, John Petrucci, Steve Hackett, Eddie Van Halen, Dave Mustaine, Kirk Hammett, James Hetfield.
It was only 5.
Yeah, I know. I went a bit long. I got so many, you know. I'm just, Roy Stolt. There's just so many.
One more question. What are your 4 or 5 favorite singers of all time?
Well, John Anderson is a given.
Yeah.
Fish is one of my... I absolutely adore that man. Peter Hamill, because he's so unique. Kate Bush.
Yeah.
And...
Taylor Swift.
Absolutely not. And Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
Nice one. For me, John Anderson, Steven Tyler. I just think he's an amazing hard rock singer.
Yeah.
Who else? I mean, God, there's so many. David Gilmour, guitar player as well. See, double shot there. Michael Ackerfeld.
Also a guitar player.
Yeah, also
You're
a guitar player.
Aren't you?
Yeah, but I really love Michael's voice. I mean, I do.
I know.
Bruce Dickinson.
That's 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Paul McCartney.
Oh, that's 6 now.
James Hetfield. I love his voice.
Oh, okay.
Freddie Mercury.
Oh, 8.
And you've seen Metallica recently, right? In concert?
We saw them twice together. I've seen them 4 times.
I'm being like I'm not a drummer, right? But Lars is a good drummer, isn't he? Or like he gets bashed a lot.
Lars gets bashed because people like to, if he has an off night, people like to make a show of him for it, or they like to doctor those videos and make him sound really bad. But I'll tell you this: I've seen him 4 times, and I didn't notice any flubs. And I pay attention to the drummer. I think, especially those early Metallica records, whether it's Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, Justice for All, those records changed the face of heavy metal drumming. I mean, right alongside with Slayer, Rain and Blood, and all that stuff. But his his drumming on those records inspired so many people. Like, we wouldn't have a Mike Portnoy if it wasn't for some of those albums, you know? And so I think he's great. I've always liked his drumming. And, you know, for those who disagree, just go play Damage Incorporated. Or Dyer's Eve. Go ahead.
And what do you think of Ringo Starr as a drummer?
I love him. I love him. I mean, that's totally opposite end of the spectrum, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I love him. He does well for the Beatles, and he had some really great ideas. I mean, he was probably the first guy to ever put a drum solo on a record. You know, thinking about the end, right, of Abbey Road.
Yeah.
Although I could be wrong, if someone in the comments is going to be like, "No, this band did it 6 months before." Fair enough. But yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, just. He has some amazing stuff. He has some amazing fills in some of those songs, and the drum solo at the end of The End is like, all-time classic.
Yeah. One other thing. This is the final question, I promise. But
I don't mind.
Do you ever have, you know, YouTube trolls or anything on your channels, or, you know, people that are always you know, whatever?
Oh. Wait till I tell you.
I guess
No, like I said, I had started my channel with my dad. And when I moved here, he was so annoyed with me that he just cut me off and stopped talking to me completely. So, of course, my channel going forward was me on my own. Yeah. And the amount of people that were just so rude and ignorant and, I'm not watching it unless Dermot's here. And, like, you know, I had kind of told the story what happened, and they were just, like, totally ignorant to that and just like, yeah, well, I'm not watching if he's not here, so whatever. But other than that, I do get a lot of trolls saying, like, the stupidest things, like commenting on my appearance and stuff. Like, it's like, you know, I'm here talking about music.
Cody, I've been called ugly.
What has anybody got to say about your appearance?
Yeah, but it's just totally irrelevant. Like, and you know, if you're going to come on and comment,
every channel gets
you're showing your intelligence, you know.
And they're behind their computer, and then you go to their channel, and they don't have their own YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, but you can see their profile picture, and they usually look like Frankenstein gone wrong, you know.
I've seen a couple of things. I've seen it because I also feature on the Prog Corner. And there was this one guy that had been on over and over, and he's just a troll. Like, everything you talk about, he just hates.
Is that the guy there's a guy that trolls on his channel and Scott's channel, and he absolutely despises Steve Hackett?
Yes. Yeah. And so he comes on and he goes, "Hackett's a crybaby," and all this sort of thing. I'm like,
Larry, was that you?
and he's commenting, "I'm a big Tony Banks fan, and Hackett's a whiny crybaby." And I responded to him once, and I was like, "Well, Tony hired Steve Hackett, so sit down." You know, like, and he goes, "F off, Brockway," and I was like, "All right." And Scott Lade saw this and goes, "Well, this guy's gone." Yeah. So we do get some of that. I do get things like that on my channel too, but I don't really pay much mind to it. You know, just it happens.
Yeah.
You know, just ignore it, move on, get rid of it, do whatever. Depending on how bad it is. I mean, it's like, okay, if it's constructive criticism, fair enough. You know, keep it around. But if it's like really just like outward negative, it's like gone. Yeah, see ya. There's no need for that. Yeah. And that's not what I'm here for. Like, I'm not Brockway's Vinyl Bytes. You know, this is all about positivity. It's all about love of the art. And so if you're gonna just bring that bad, crappy behavior over here, I don't want it. You know, I mean, it might be entertaining for 5 seconds, but at the end of the day, that's not what we're doing here.
Yeah. All right. So thank you very much. And I hope everybody checks out Brockway's Vinyl Bytes channel and also Tara's channel. And like I said, I'll have the links in the pinned comment below. And any final words?
No, just thank you so much for having us on. And, you know, it was great to finally meet you. Like I said, I've been watching you for the last few years, and I love your channel, and I hope you keep going forever.
Thank you.
We'll send you a check in the mail. No, for real. To echo what she says, yeah, we're both big fans of yours, and this was really kind of you to reach out and do this. So much love to you. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you, guys. Okay.
You are the consummate Canadian.
Go on.